Hello my glamorous besties, welcome back to another video here on my channel. My name is Gigi and we are going to do a super easy little bit of pond and cattail nail art today. It was so much fun to create. I've been so inspired by the landscapes I'm seeing and stuff, and I wanted to do something. I've been also really missing being near the water. You could probably tell there's been a watery theme on the channel lately, and so I decided to do a pond with some cattails. And I chose the cattails actually because I really love to watch those house hunting and house refurbishing and buying and all those house shows. I love them. I'm obsessed. The only thing I don't really love is how formulaic they are. I get sick of that. But I saw some cattails. Let's get back to the nails. I saw some cattails, and instantly my mind started thinking of what I would do to put that on a nail. I came up with my game plan, and here we go. We're going to execute that. So I put that cream color down, and then we just splodged some blue on top. I didn't try to do just a full coat of blue. I really wanted it to just be dabbed on there. So that way you get a color variation, not only from that extra blue that I added, but also from the cream color underneath. And when we come in with the green for the grass, we're going to get that same effect. I really love the way that you can see that lighter shade from the cream color. So that's what that was about. Also, it just gives us a good base to work on, and that way when we're doing this, we don't have any spots that are see-through. That's not the thing I was trying to accomplish. I wanted it to be very opaque, and having that cream color there really helped facilitate that. And I'm just softening up these edges, of course, because a pond is not going to have a perfect straight edge, just like the ocean isn't or a lake isn't. It's always a little scattered and jagged. Now I'm coming in. This is the one that is at normal speed. The other two were double speed. This one is coming in just at a normal speed, so you can see just how simple it is and how quick you could achieve this look. None of it's particularly difficult. None of it takes a particularly long time. There are several steps, and you're not going to be done in 5 minutes, but it's still super easy, you guys. I would love to see what you guys do if you decide to try something like this. Maybe even you do sort of a fantasy world thing and your water and grass are not, you know, blue and green. That would be so cool. So let me know if you try this, and definitely tag me, because I want to see what you guys create. I love seeing other people's nail creations. It gets me inspired. It really does. I'm sure you get the same feeling, right? Okay, we're just swirling in that lighter blue, getting that feeling of movement in the water, and now we're just coming in and messing up that edge. That's really all it is. I like to drag down a little first, and then I start swishling it back and forth. Swishling it? Swishling it? I don't think that's a word. Swishing it, maybe? Swishling. I like swishling though. So I just like to swishel it back and forth and just get a nice little lighter color effect, and just an irregular border is really what we're going for. Now, I didn't have a green that I had, you know, perfectly in my mind, so I just mixed. You know, I love to mix colors, so I went on ahead and just did a little mixing. I wasn't completely happy with that color, so I went in with a little bit more of that light, and boom. There we go. That's the color I was after. So now we're going to use that exact same technique and just dab that green on there to represent grass, to show that there is greenery on the ground next to the pond. Because oftentimes with a pond, the greenery is in the pond, right? And sometimes it's a little more manicured, and that's sort of the look we're going for here. It's got the tiniest bit of a hint of the dirt in between the two, but not a lot. And then after we get all of our grassy down, we will come in and start doing our cattails. But first, we are going to put down a base coat. And that's really just because, and you can see I had a little line there and I messed it up, but we're going to fix it. I didn't mean to leave that there, but I'm coming in with a little base coat because when I did try to come in and make the stems first, I realized that it was too lumpy bumpy. It's not a super lumpy bumpy nail, but you're not putting the polish on in a smooth coat. So there's some texture there, and a little base coat helps smooth everything out, and then that makes it that much easier to come in and make the stems for your cattails. And to me, I really just pictured this nail from the vantage point of maybe you're sitting in a chair in your yard looking at your pond through the cattails that are growing around it. And that is kind of the look that we're trying to mimic. Here is where I make my biggest mistake in this set. Honestly, I think the only real mistake I made is that I should have, as I finished each nail, put it right into the lamp with the stems. Because you can see on those first two, they are starting to spread a little. And the reason for that is that I'm actually using gel polish, not gel paint. If I were using gel paint, I would probably be able to leave it. And I should have just put them straight into the lamp. But I didn't, and you can see how they spread out. So that is the biggest mistake I think I made in this look. Let me know in the comment section, what mistakes do you think I made in this look? While you're down there, let me, if you've made it this far into the video, and you'd like to be featured in the next video, answer me this little riddle. What is something that you must break before you can use it? Let me know in the comment section. Don't cheat. Don't Google it. I'm sure some of you got it right off the bat. If you didn't, just sit and think about it. Now we're making our cattails, and that is simply, as you can see, 2 dots that you connect together. And I'm using the dotting tool. It's a rather larger one. It's not tiny, because you want your cattails to be fat, right? And just dot, dot, and then bring it together. Because a cattail has 2 rounded ends, you don't want to square them off. You really just want to rely on those dots to help give you that roundedness. And then with the paint that's still on there, or polish in this case, just bring them together, join those 2 dots, and boom, you have your cattail. Now I am going to come in and do a second coat. I thought maybe I would outline them, and I tried in black, didn't like it at all. And then I thought, let me just try in a little bit of brown. Looked like a hot dog bun, didn't like it. So I decided what I would do is just come in with a second coat. I'm not going to show me doing them all because, whew, we're already getting kind of long. I would just come in with a second coat, solidify the shape a little bit, and give it a 3D quality. We are going to come in with a matte top coat, as you can see, and I'm going to do 2 coats of that as well. I'm only going to show a little bit, otherwise, again, video be for days. And once I get the second coat on, it has a very puffy cattail look. And I chose the matte, of course, because it gives it that fuzzy, furry cattail look, which a cattail is very fuzzy and furry and awesome, kind of like pussy willows. Ooh, I should do pussy willow nails. That's going to be coming up soon. Okay, guys, we are just about done here. We're going to come in with a little more matte top coat. Here we go. We're just finishing it up. The last couple of them. last little bit. Here we go. Into the lamp we go. And here are the finished nails. I am going to add one with the reveal shots to show you what you could do to turn this into an actual set. So be sure to sit tight for those, and we will see you in Wednesday's video. Mwah! Bye, guys.